In this video, I would like to make a short presentation on artificial intelligence and about its current trend. AI is the new trend. Wherever we go and whatever we do, we keep on seeing this particular keyword AI everywhere. So that much it has become one of the greatest trend in the current era. So we need to find a particular way to understand and educate people on what things AI can do. And more typically, computers nowadays can do endless, that is, n number of calculations in just a matter of seconds. That means it can send information from one end of the earth to the another in very easy manner. But being intelligent is not the ability to do any of those things, I guess, because since it's all about the ability to understand the information based on some of the pre-existing experiences which we have been given to computer matters the most. Since till now computers could only generate or it can only compute large amounts of information and nothing else it can do. But what AI will do means AI has been evolved to change all those particular things here. How means now we can teach the computers to how to do one particular thing, or we can teach the computer to do the same task in many n number of ways. That is in many thousand of different ways we can teach computers to do same task. So that what the computer will do means it will learn from those experiences. This is the main task of computer. But what the role of artificial intelligence is, it just come up with the algorithms to completely mimic the human way of thinking. That is, it will able to perform those same tasks which we do, which human beings will do in much more efficient manner than what we do, and with very fewer resources it can do. So these are all the major important things what AI can do. So that's the future of AI here. So let's discuss about those things in detail. So next here the agenda, and these are the subtopics which we are going to discuss in this video, and we are going to discuss about mythical aspects of AI and about its importance and how it works and its application, and how it has been used in real life activities and its current trends. So these are all the things we are going to discuss. And before knowing about AI, first we should know about the myths that what people think about AI. So these are all the myths what people think about AI. So and these three are the major concerns we have to be considered. In that first one is we can buy an AI to solve our problem. So people usually having some typical mindset that we can easily buy solutions from companies, like many companies like Microsoft, IBM Watson, Cortana, or Google DeepMind, like that's so much companies. So they are just thinking we can easily buy the solutions, but those thinkings are only partially only right, because since we haven't even cracked 20% of those things what actual AI can do to this real world, and this is the actual scenario we are facing now here nowadays. And this is the first myth. And when coming to the second myth, AI is like human intelligence. So this particular analogy is completely wrong, because we should never compare artificial intelligence to the human intelligence. Why means artificial intelligence is just the element that will help us to do lot of actions in our real life activities. That means it will assist the human intelligence, and it will definitely help human beings to do lot of things, but it has been never been compared to human intelligence. So this is another major aspect of AI. And third is AI learns on its own. And actually a true artificial intelligence system is the one that can learn on its own. That means how it will learn means it learn on its own, and it can improve based on the past iteration, that is based on the past experience which it has been gained. So it will become more smarter and more aware than human beings. So and it allows to enhance its own capability and its own knowledge. So that's why a true AI system usually learns on its own. And here these are the three major myths of AI. And next is there also many interesting conversations have been taking place about the future of AI. That means what it will mean for humanity to the human beings, like that many conversations have been keep on taking place. That means there are many fascinating controversies where many world's leading experts disagree about AI's future impact on job market. Why they are disagreeing that future impact means, suppose if the AI just mimicking the human way of thinking, surely it will lead to human explosion. So when a human level AI will be developed, just they are thinking this will lead to intelligence explosion. So for that sake, just many experts are disagreeing the advancement of the AI, and they are just thinking, they are just getting fear also, and whether this something we should welcome it or we should fear, we should by seeing on it we should fear. So those are many things have been going in our recent days. To sort out those confusions, let's clear up some of the most common myths here. And in the left side, these are all the mythical worries, and here in the right side, these are all the actual worries which we have been facing nowadays. And let's see about it in detail. And first one is super intelligence by 2100 is inevitable and is impossible. They are saying, just they are thinking that it is very unavoidable, the one thing which we can't avoid it. But what actual fact is, super intelligence may happen in decades or centuries, or never it may happen. This is the actual thing what we are facing nowadays. And next is only Ludites worry about AI. Ludites means the person who dislike, that is the person who is opposed to new technology. For the when some new technology have been advanced, just they are opposing those technologies. So those people only will worry about AI. They are just thinking like that. But what actual fact is, many top AI researchers are more concerned about it. So this is the actual thing. And next is they are thinking that AI will turn to be evil and very conscious. But the fact is, AI has been turning very competent nowadays. See, the competence between us and AI have been more nowadays. So this is one of the actual worry we are facing nowadays. And next myth is robots are the main concern. But the fact is, misaligned intelligence only the main concern. Since misaligned intelligence it doesn't need any structure like what the robots need. It doesn't need any body, only an internet connection is needed. This is the fact facing today. And next is AI can't control humans. But the fact is, human control tigers not because we are much stronger, but we are very smarter enough. This is one of the important thing here. And next is missions can't have any goals. Yeah, that is true. As human beings keep on setting the goals and targets, so like that missions can't have any particular goal now. So but what the fact is, an each seeking missile has a goal. Yes, if you are launching one particular missile, means it have to reach to the safer destination. No, so a missile usually has a goal. So this is the fact we have been facing. And last thing is super intelligence is just years away. They are thinking that it's super intelligence is just one day and years away. The most panic thing they have been considering. But what actual thing is it is least decades away. And these are the most top myths about the advanced artificial intelligence here. And next, so we have been seen about myths. So then what is AI? What is about AI? AI is any intelligence which is artificial and that run on its own or with a minimal number of user input. That means in short way we can say that AI makes it possible for machines to learn from experience. So to learn from the experience, and it usually adjusts to new inputs, and it will perform the human like task. So this is the actual term of AI, and the term was coined in 1956. So, and we have to know one thing, how it has become more popular today means due to increased in data volumes and advanced algorithms. Many algorithms have been, technologies have been advanced nowadays, and improvements in computational power and storage. And storage is one of the main concern we have been facing nowadays, because everything has been digitalized. There are large number of data have been keep on generating nowadays. Whatever we have been using today, everything is a data, Facebook, everything. So only the big data has also been evolved. So most of the AI examples that we have been hearing about today, that is from or we can say, we are playing chess online now, chess playing in online. So from that to self-driving cars, Siri, Alexa, those are all the AI assistants. So everything rely heavily on deep learning and natural language processing only. So these two important things are the main for a development of an AI. Not only this, we can also consider this example. In our home we are having AC. In AC we are just smart sense technology have been there. How means even we are using in our home is powered by AI. It can be able to understand our inputs by reducing our room temperature. So the smart sense technology have been made. So this is about AI, and let us consider one example for this, and here the expert system. Let us consider this scenario about LBW out using some parameters. That means we can actually decide whether the batsman is out or not, like pitching in line, impact, height, no ball, shot attempt, LBW out. The output is LBW out, and these are all the input parameters we have been giving, and these are the output for LBW out. So based upon the parameters, that is based upon the training data sets which we are giving, we can easily predict the output for this. Okay, so not only this, so what is mean by expert system? The expert system is a system which is controlled and predicted by the experts to get all the possible outcomes of it. Not only the experts can do this, even ordinary people who well know better about the cricket can easily say these parameters now. So if for having a less number of parameters, we can easily do this. Suppose if in company one HR has to maintain the employees detail, so there will be n number of details we have to collect and gather. So more parameters have been there. So for that, what we will do means, we have to do some if condition or functions. So doing such thing is very tough challenge now, because there are n number of data will be available there. So some if conditions or functions that able to process all the kinds of input is very tough. So in order to get this work done, we are just creating ML solution, that is a machine learning solutions we have been creating for this. And this is the example of artificial intelligence. And next let us see about how artificial intelligence have been evolved here. In 1950 to 1970, early work with neural network stirs excitement for the thinking machine. That is, while many Hollywood movies and science fiction novels usually depicts AI as human-like robots which take over the world, the current evolution of AI technology isn't that much scary, because in 1950 to 1970 itself it has been evolved already. And next, when coming to machine learning, in between the 1980s to 2010, machine learning became more popular. So what is machine learning means? It refers to the technology which used to enable a device to perform one particular task. That is, it will do one particular task without any human intervention. So it is one of the field of the data science here. And next thing is deep learning. Deep learning is usually a procedure which is used to implement this machine learning, and it is very efficient in the future detection. We can easily extract the futures in the deep learning here. Okay, and here one thing we have to say that deep learning is the subset of the machine learning, and machine learning is the subset of the artificial intelligence, and here the artificial intelligence is the superset of these both. And deep learning is what we have been facing nowadays. We are doing everything on the deep learning only, and this all three will come under the predictive model only. So based upon the predictive model only, we are classifying artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning. And next we have to see why AI is important. First thing is AI automates repetitive learning and discovery through data. That is, instead of automating some of the manual tasks, what AI will do is AI performs in very high volume computerized task in very reliable manner and without any fatigue. So it automates the repetitive learning and discovery here. And second thing is AI analyze more and deeper data. Yeah, it analyzes deeper data using a neural network. Usually a neural network have many hidden layers. For example, let us consider if you have to build on a fraud detection system to find something. So building such a fraud detection system with 5 hidden layers itself was at most very impossible a few years ago. But all that has been changed with incredible computational power and big data nowadays. So what the main thing is, we need lot of data to train our deep learning model, because the deep learning model learn directly from the data only. So the fact is, the more data we feed them, the more accurate they become. So here the major important thing is, more data is needed for deep learning. So AI analyzes more and deeper data. And third one is AI achieves incredible accuracy. So the accuracy have been achieved using a deep neural network, which also has been previously impossible. For example, whatever we are interacting in our day-to-day life, like Alexa, Google search, Google photos, everything are based upon deep learning only. In we can say in medical field also, in medical field we can say image classification and object recognition can now be used to find cancer on MRIs with same accuracy only as the highly trained radiologist predict. So this is one of the important things, accuracy here. And next is AI adds intelligence to existing products. That is, AI will not be sold as an individual application. Instead, the products whichever we have been using already will be improved with AI capabilities. That is much like how Siri was added as one of the future to new generation of Apple products. So like that, many things, chatbots, smart machines, and conversational platforms and automation, many automated tools, everything can be combined with a large amount of data to improve many technologies at home and in our workplace also. So this is how AI adds intelligence to the existing products. And next is AI gets the most out of data. That is, if we have the best data in this competitive industry, even if everyone is applying the similar techniques or algorithms, the best data will win. So that is one of the important thing for data. So the best data concerns the more here. So AI gets the most out of data. So we have to just find out the best data in this competitive world. And the last is AI adapts through progressive learning algorithms to let the data do the programming. So how means so just as the algorithm can teach teach algorithm will usually teach itself how to play chess. If you are playing chess in online means instruction will be there now, so how to play chess. So like that, it also teaches what the product to recommend next in online, in Amazon, in Flipkart, in Netflix, in YouTube, everything in the recommendation and all we are just getting know. So it AI will teach itself what to do next and what to recommend next in online. So these are all the things why AI is important. And next is how AI works means it usually works by combining a very enormous large amount of data with fast and iterative processing, and it also allows the software to learn automatically from features in data, many features, or we can also say patterns, many pattern recognition also we can say. So it will usually work by this manner. So these are all the subfields how AI work. In that, first one is machine learning. Machine learning, we also know that machine learning uses the methods from neural network. And next, neural network. And here the neural network is the type of the machine learning which is made up of many interconnected units, as like we have in human brains we are having neurons, like that it have many interconnected units with it. And next, deep learning. Deep learning uses a high neural network with many layers of processing units. Not only this, the most common applications of deep learning is image and speech recognition also. And next, cognitive computing, it is also one of the subfield of AI. And next, computer vision. Computer vision usually relies on pattern recognition and deep learning. Why means to recognize when something like what's there in one particular picture or a video. So like that it is used to analyze. And next is the natural language processing. And we can also say that natural language processing is also one of the interaction which allows us the human to communicate with computers in everyday languages. Just we are performing some task. So next is additionally there are several other technologies which enable AI, which is graphical processing units and IoT. IoT is Internet of Things. IoT is one of the most important thing we have been talking about in the recent. And next, advanced algorithms and application programming interfaces. So what's the goal of AI is to provide a software that can reason on input and explain on an output. So this is one of the goal of the AI. So by using this major subfield, AI works on. And here these are all the applications of artificial intelligence which we are using today. First one is Siri. Siri, we all know that pseudo intelligent digital personal assistant. That is, Siri uses a machine learning technology to get more smarter and better. And it used to able to predict and understand our natural language questions and requests. So Siri is one of the machine learning technology. And next is Alexa. Alexa usually help us to search the web for information, shoppings and scheduling. It will schedule appointments and set alarms and many things we can do in Alexa also. And Tesla is one of the best car for its predictive capabilities and of its self-driving features it has. So Tesla have been used here. And next, when coming to Cogito, Cogito is a company which works on the fusion of both the machine learning and the behavioral science. It have been used to improve the customer interaction for phone professionals. So for that purpose, Cogito have been used here. And next, when coming to Boxever, it is used to help its customer to find new ways to in their travel journeys. For that, Boxever you have been used. And John Paul, when coming to John Paul, it is one of the highly esteemed luxury travel company which able to understand and know the customers' desires, and according to those desires it satisfies their needs. Mainly for the existing client interactions it have been used. And we can say John Paul is one of the powerful example for AI in the predicting algorithms also. And next, when coming to Amazon.com, we are all much familiar with that, which I have been using recently. It is an American electronic commerce. It is the largest internet-based retailer for a transaction, for purchasing, for watching movies, for everything. We have been using Amazon.com and Netflix. Netflix also we have been using nowadays. So it is a highly accurate predictive technology which is based on the customer's reaction to the films. And Pandora, when coming to Pandora, it is one of the most revolutionary technology that exists today. We call Pandora as a musical DNA. Why means how it works is based on some 400 musical characters. Each song is first manually analyzed by a team of some professional musicians. So, and that the system has sent some incredible track record for those recommendation settings. So, by in this manner, Pandora will work. And Nest is nothing but it is a learning thermostat which have been acquired by Google, which learns from our eating and cooling needs according to our needs. It satisfies. So, these are all the applications that I've been using today. And next, when coming to current trends of AI, first one is generative adversarial network. So GAN, generative adversarial network, is one of the most interesting ideas in computer science today, because these are all the models which are trained simultaneously by an adversarial process. So what is a generative adversarial network is, it usually takes up a game theoretic approach through a two-player game. That is where we have been used, this is, it has been used in image generation, voice generation and video generation. So for that purpose, generative adversarial network have been used. Today, many data scientists, analyzers have been using this generative adversarial network in the recent era. And the main function of this generative adversarial network is the two persons will be there. Sorry, not two persons. The two things we have to note here. First one is a generator. Generator is one who is an artist. Okay. And next one is the discriminator. Discriminator is a hard critic. Here, generator is the one who learns to create the images that look as real. Okay, and other end, the discriminator is the one who learns to tell the real images apart from the fakes. So here, by using these two criteria, we have been analyzing the generative adversarial network. And next is the freaking chatbots. Freaking chatbots is a software which performs on an automated tasks. That is, it can have a conversation with humans. In banking sectors also it have been used. In restaurants also free chatbots have been used. How means allowing customers to order food from their table using chatbots only. Not only in restaurants, but also it have been used in the customer service questions also. And chatbots have been used to monitorize the customers satisfactions and all. So chatbots have been used widely. And next, autonomous car, that is our Tesla, self-driving cars, and marketing automation, many automated tools have been arrived. And next, AI optimized AdWords, and much more current trends have been here. Next, let us see about a video for better understanding of generative adversarial network and how it has been worked. So let us see the video.
This year I figured we could do something a little bit different, and instead of me telling you how great this class is, I figured we could invite someone else from outside the class to do that instead. So let's check this out first.
Hi everybody, and welcome to MIT SICKS 191, the official introductory course on deep learning taught here at MIT. Deep learning is revolutionizing so many fields, from robotics to medicine and everything in between. You'll learn the fundamentals of this field and how you can build some of these incredible algorithms. In fact, this entire speech and video are not real and were created using deep learning and artificial intelligence. And in this class, you'll learn how. It has been an honor to speak with you today, and I hope you enjoy the course.
Right. Hi everybody, and welcome to MIT 6S191.
Hi everybody, and welcome to MIT 6S191, the official introductory course on deep learning taught here at MIT.
This year I think
So the video which we have seen was made using the generalized adversarial network only. MIT just synthesized the voice of ex-US President Obama in this video using generative adversarial network, and in that video we have seen that a generator who is an artist, and a discriminator who tells us the real images apart from the fake. So by using this theoretical approach only, the video have been made here. And next let us see about the articles, and these are all the top 10 articles of artificial intelligence. So I have mentioned these 10 articles. You can just google it for your better understanding. You can also see that many technologies have been developed. First, Google Duplex have been developed, and next AI can generate fake faces now, and many new algorithms have been recognized to predict whether heart disease is there or not by looking just at your eyes. And there are also machine learning predicts who is the World Cup winner. So like this, there are many articles available. You can just Google it. And next let me show you another video. In that we will get a lot of ideas about where AI have been used, and that video is about Nvidia's AI product that they have been supporting. Let's see.
I am an explorer. Searching for the origins of our universe. And charting a safer path to other worlds. I am a helper, moving us forward one step at a time, and giving voice to every emotion.
I love you.
I am a healer, modeling the future of medicine. Finding a needle in a haystack when every second counts. I am a visionary, uncovering masterpieces lost to the ages. And finding new adventures in a galaxy far, far away. I am a builder, driving perfection in everything we create. I am even the narrator of the story you are watching. And the composer of the music. And when the world faces its greatest challenge, I give us the power to take it on together.
now I may guess that we got some idea about artificial intelligence using this video. The future might make a human completely dependent upon this technology. So therefore, the future can be infinite and the changes can be unpredictable. So although one thing is for damn sure that this technology will surely change the dynamics of our lives. And next, this is about AI. And next we in the upcoming video we can see about machine learning and its type in detail. And thank you for watching. Thank you.